What if I told you that everything you've been taught about the universe is backward? For decades, we've been told we live in a cold, empty void born from a chaotic explosion, the Big Bang. We're told that galaxies are flying away from us into an infinite nothingness. But if we look at the logic of how things are actually made, a different story emerges. Today, we aren't just talking about the universe. We are talking about the cosmos. And by the end of this lecture, you'll see why the endless space you see in your telescopes might actually be a giant mirror, and why the most important part of our reality is a place of complete, absolute darkness. The word universe comes from uni, meaning one. Logically, a universe is just one verse in a much larger song, a single unit, like a galaxy. The cosmos is an entire library. Think of it as a big bloom, not a big bang. Our cosmos is a formatted architecture. A bang is a chaotic accident. A bloom is a planned, beautiful unfolding. Our cosmos isn't an accident of physics. It's formatted architecture built for a reason. The evolution of consciousness. Mainstream science says space is a vacuum, nothingness. But our research suggests space is actually a substance. We call it the celestial plenum. Imagine space as a thick, superfluid ocean. Galaxies aren't falling through a void. They are floating in a medium that has its own stickiness and density. This foam is the hardware of existence, shaped by thought waves that formatted the channels where energy can flow. This changes everything we know about expansion. You've heard of redshift, the idea that light from distant galaxies turns red because they are flying away from us. But in a dense quantum foam, light has to fight its way through the medium. Just like light slows down and bends when it hits water, cosmic light undergoes viscous drag as it travels through the foam. The farther a galaxy is, the more its light is delayed and tired. What we perceive as galaxies, quote, receding faster than light, is actually an optical misperception, a refractive trick of the medium itself. The cosmos isn't necessarily getting bigger. Our perspective is just being warped by the muddy foam of space. So what is the shape of this ocean? If you follow the logic of energy conservation, the cosmos must be a closed system. The best model is a 3 torus, essentially a massive 4-dimensional donut. While the global shape is a donut, the matter we see, the stars and galaxies, is condensed into a thick, flat disk, cutting right through the center, moving in a unidirectional whirlpool flow. But here is where it gets really interesting. The donut has an inside and an outside. When we look inward toward the center of the cosmic disk, we don't find disappearing galaxies. We find stability. At the absolute heart of the cosmos lies the central dark star. This isn't a black hole as we know it, but a massive source of tmos, the foundational, dense energy that anchors the entire system. It absorbs light to repurpose it into matter, acting as the input-output heart of the cosmos. In this direction, there is no endless expansion. There is only the dark, powerful core that holds the galaxies in their tracks. Now, look outward. Our formatted space, the area where light can travel, has a boundary, about 92 billion light-years across. Beyond that lies unformatted space, a state of non-existence. This boundary acts like a cosmic mirror. When light from our galaxies hits this unformatted wall, it doesn't pass through. It bounces back. This reflection creates, quote, ghost images of our own stars. The endless universe and the disappearing galaxies we see in that direction are a holographic illusion. We are essentially living in a cosmic hall of mirrors, looking at reflections of our own reality and mistaking them for an infinite void. Why is it built this way? Because the cosmos isn't a machine, it's a school. We are here to evolve our consciousness through experience. The structure, the central dark star, the Rajasic motion of the galaxies, and the holographic mirror at the edge, is a perfectly designed framework to keep energy conserved and intelligence growing. We aren't lost in an infinite, accidental void. We are inside a purposeful, perfect design. When we understand the logic of every being, we stop being afraid of the dark and start realizing that we are the ones the cosmos was built for.